Oregon Ducks come into Happy Valley Beaver Stadium against the number 13 Penn State Nittany Lions. Lou.
Should be an exciting ball game. I believe Jimmy's had this one circled since last season when Specta got the better of him.
Oh, and we got a connection lost immediately. Had a little bit of technical difficulties on the way in. They're trying to get us sorted out in the van. I'm going to hit you with the starting soon screen. Get it squared away. Come right back. Tragic. All right. Wanted to give the people what they were waiting for and not make them wait too long. Hopefully, we didn't jump the gun here, though. And we got a good connection on this one. We got the number 3 Oregon Ducks, averaging 50 points a game. That's 5th in the nation in scoring against Penn State. Both teams have 1 win on the season. Ducks still with a perfect record, though, and a high ranking. Penn State with 1 loss on the season so far due to user play.
Yeah, should be an interesting matchup.
Absolutely. Last season's game went in the favor of Specta. So these guys having a game early in this season, having a kickoff this early is really a treat. So we got Penn State kicking off to the Ducks. Ducks, Williams going to return it from about 9 yards deep, make a move, and then that's where he's going to be tackled after a 24-yard return.
Yeah, Ducks take over at the 17th. Not sure what we'll see.
Mariota at quarterback leads them. He also plays some wide receiver. And then we got Butterfield, who's been in the system now 3 years. It's going to be Mariota with the first opportunity here. He's going to be under center. Fullback and halfback right behind him. Tight end right. Carry on the left side. Great block right there. Temporarily a great block. I thought he would get a little bit more if that block would have held the edge a little bit more, but got 7 as it was, Lou.
Yeah, really nice start. Good run. Nice play on the edge by that Penn State defender. That play right off the bat looked like it could have gone for 10 or 12. So, nice job on both sides, I guess.
Tight end to the right. Halfback behind him. Mariota drops back 7. Hits Patton on the halfback screen pass, and he's racing up the sidelines. Gets to nearly the 40. That's a 15-yard reception and a first down for the Ducks.
Yeah, I like the usage. Patton's been, kind of the everything back this year, as we saw with Lemon Pepper last year. So I would look for him to get a lot of touches, but Mariota's going to get it around to everybody. He's got a couple of really nice targets in the receiver pool as well.
Whatever the Ducks are doing, they have just absolutely deafened. It's just super quiet here in the stadium. I mean, you could hear nothing. It's an absolute vacuum.
Mm-hmm.
Tight end to the right. Trips wide receivers 2-by-1 to the left. Out of the shotgun, Mariota handing it off to Patton up between the tackles, in between the guard and center. And that's going to be a 10-yard carry, another first down.
Yeah, 3 plays, 3 times we see Patton touch the ball. And already the Ducks are at midfield.
Yeah, just a minute off the clock. And didn't start off with the best return. But Oregon showing why they score 50 points a game. They're moving the ball with ease here. New set of downs here.
Maybe it's a purposeful short return so they can get more yards on offense.
After barking out a command, Mariota hands off to Patton, who makes 2 guys miss, tackled by the third. But that's after an 11-yard carry, and he's got 3 rushes for 28 yards. He's averaging 9.3.
Yeah, barely broken a sweat. That was a really nice run. Gave a little shake. Got the defender moving one way, ran right past him, and then he lowered his shoulder on the next guy to get the first down. I like it a lot.
2 tights to the right this time. Patton right behind him. Mariota's right hip. 2 wides to the left, including Yates in the left slot. Hand off to Patton. Follows his blocks. Has a lot of blocks. Reaches the 3rd level and is going to be tackled after a 20-yard rush. He's got nearly 50 yards on just 4 carries.
Yeah, the Ducks offense has come out with one particular plan in mind, and it seems to be working so far in this drive.
Now at the red zone. Ducks come out in 3 wides. Tight end right behind the right guard and tackle. Mariota at a
O'Shea
shotgun.
Jackson Jr. slips in.
Makes an adjustment on the right side. Patton probably needing a breather. Jackson going to get stuffed as soon as he gets it. There's a defender right there. Great tackle. Kobe Keene, second tackle on the day. That's a TFL of 3.
Yeah, not quite the carry O'Shea Jackson was looking for to start his day. So you see Patton back in now. But look for him to be involved as the day goes on, not just to spell Patton. He's a good back in his own right.
Five wides, although one of them's a quarterback and one of them's a halfback. Both of them in the slot. From this shotgun, empty backfield. 2nd and 13. Couple adjustments. The ball snapped with 3 seconds. Butterfield with a quick strike all the way to the right flank. And that is going to be Chris Williams with a 21-yard reception.
Really nice job. Go up and get it.
Butterfield sort of lofted that ball up, and Williams ran right underneath it. And despite taking a hit, got to the 2-yard line, and now the Ducks are in scoring position. Right up the middle. Patton's going to score easily, following the fullback. And the Ducks are going to go up 6-0.
Yeah, really nice drive. Clean drive by Oregon to start this game off. March right down and put 6 on the board. Scratch that 7.
Scoring drive took about 3 minutes off the clock. Ducks set up to kick off. High end over end kick deep into the end zone. Not going to be returnable. And Penn State's going to have their opening possession of this game. Start off at the 25-yard line. Penn State led out by the quarterback, Drew Allar. Returning halfback, Singleton.
Wallace and Montgomery and somebody else probably. Saunders.
Yeah, Wallace and Montgomery over there on that left side. 4 wides from under center. Hand off to Singleton right up the middle. Had some yardage right there. Tackled down the second level. It's a 4-yard carry.
Good tough run.
Penn State's been accused of passing too much. Opening this game off with a run between the tackles for good yardage.
Yeah, look for them to, try to work a nice balance here today. It should be a good challenge for this Oregon defense.
2 tight ends, hand off to Singleton. Can't find the gap to run through. And he's going to be tackled for no yardage on the play. So it's going to lead to a 3rd and 6.
Those Ducks get their beaks right in there. It's almost like somebody threw some corn in the backfield right before the snap, and all those Ducks were swarming to it. I think that's what Jimmy does in practice. It's an Iowa thing. Or a Duck thing? I don't know. They're all weirdos.
They've broken the huddle, and they're going to come out. Tight end to the right. 2 wide receivers out there. 1 to the left. From the shotgun, Allar is being chased by Moody. Gets hit as he throws, but it's going to find Montgomery way down the field for a big 30-yard gain. Ron Montgomery. Allar's first pass on target to him. It's going to take it up to the 41 and with a new set of downs.
came across the flat, found an open spot as Alar was scrambling away.
Von Moody was screaming on the pressure. Really forced Aller to get it out there probably sooner than he wanted to. Wasn't able to set his feet. Threw it as he was kind of running away from the line of scrimmage, but still accurate enough. And Ron Montgomery with the adjustment. Now crossed over the 50-yard line. Handoff to Singleton, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield. Nick Singleton going to be brought down after a loss of 2. That's Jeffrey Basso with the TFL.
Yeah, it looks like Oregon's doing what they can to stop the run here, especially on first down.
You can see Basso right there in the center of the defense at middle linebacker. Moody now under the control of the user. Hand off to Singleton on the right side. Breaks one tackle. If we would have broke one more, he would have had some space. But as it is, it's a 7-yard gain, and now it's going to be third and manageable. 5 yards until the next first down. Big third down.
Singleton got a really good look at the next level there. Was just half a step away from breaking one big. Good pursuit to limit him to only a 7-yard gain there.
Yeah, trips bunch left with Singleton on the left hip of Alar. One more wide out to the right. Tight press coverage by the Ducks. Alar out of shotgun, barking commands to every side. Here's the snap, breaking out of the pocket left. JT Special fighting for the line of scrimmage. Tries to avoid the big hit by Bassa. Gets hit anyways as he runs into his own player. But Drew Aller is going to get up quickly, and after that 5-yard rush, he's pumped up with a first down for the Nittany Lions.
Yeah, really critical that he reached across and got that first down. Anything can happen on a 4th and inches type play.
Yeah, would have been held to a 4th down, but new set of downs here. Aller dropping back, hands off on the draw to Nick Singleton. He's going to get corralled for a 1-yard loss.
Stuffed. Looked like Justin Jacobs flexing a little bit after that play.
Justin Jacobs, maybe the best defender for the Oregon Ducks. All-American. Outside linebacker. 2 tights check in as Alar is under center. Singleton deep behind him. He gets the carry. Bounces off his own man. Bounces off 2 defenders, but tackled by the 3rd. That's a 4-yard hard run for Nick Singleton. He's getting up a little bit slow on that. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6 to 27.
Yeah, Singleton's looked really good here in this opening series for Penn State. But the Ducks have been letting them know. He's taking a lot of hits.
From the left hash, Aller's going to break the pocket with 5 wides, including Wallace in the left slot right there. The star underneath his feet. Moody trying to get the pump from the crowd. On the pass rush, gets there late. Looks like Sanders maybe. No, that's Thomas Thompson for the 22-yard reception. His first on the day, and that's going to be 1st and goal with about 30 seconds left on the clock in the first quarter.
Yeah, really nice pass. Alar doing a nice job of spreading it around to everybody today. Or at least on this opening series.
2 tights check in. Alar under center. Singleton right behind him. Handoff right up the middle. Singleton's going to bounce off one of the Ducks, bounce off a second Duck, and he's kneeling in the end zone as he scored 6. Penn State's long drive started off at the 25 after no return. Answers the call, and they have matched points here with Oregon. 7-7 tie ball game.
Just what this home crowd wanted.
Sounds like Penn State has, or it seems like Penn State has either done some introspection or wants to quiet the naysayers as they had a healthy balance of running past there. Kickoff to the Ducks is deep out of their own end zone, and Williams has it. The 30, the 35. Oh, the step back move isn't going to work. Chris Williams with a big 42-yard return. Going to set up the Ducks at the 33 with about 10 seconds left to go in the first.
Yeah, great job to get plus yardage on the return. Set the offense up a little bit ahead of schedule.
Sun getting a little low here at the end of the first quarter. Might be nightfall by the time this game is done. That's post behind the right tackle. And Mariota's going to fake the handoff. Going to keep it, and that's going to be a 2-yard loss. Good defense right there as Penn State read the read option and tackled Mariota for negative play.
Yeah, well covered. There wasn't really anything the offense could do in that play. Flip sides. Start the second quarter.
I'm glad I'm up here in the booth with you, partner, and I ain't got to take that long walk for nothing. It's going to be 2nd and 12. Oregon didn't have too many negative plays that I can recall on their opening possession. Patton heating up. Mariota got dragged down, though, before he could get started on that one. Making a couple adjustments with 3 on the play clock. It's snapped. Patton with the carry, making a move at the second level. But it's going to be a 7-yard rush for him, and now to be 3rd and manageable with 3rd and 5 here at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, it was a nice play. We've seen that. We've seen a lot of success from the Oregon offense with that. And there was really good pursuit from the Penn State defenders to kind of close that gap. That's one that could go for 10 or 12 or 15. But not when you have 4 Nittany Lions collapsing on you.
3 by 1 here. Tight end to the right, out of shotgun for Mariota. McGee going into motion. Going to be a halfback screen over to the left side. Patton racing past the line of first down yardage. It's going to be a 10-yard reception.
It's a really nice play. Just wish you had maybe a little bit more field to work with. If you're Oregon, Patton ran into one of his blockers, which didn't immediately hurt him, but he kind of velcroed, and then that's where it is. But gets the first down.
Yeah.
More opportunities for the offense. They're in good shape right now.
Yeah, slow and steady, winning the day. Mariota hurried on that one as he rolled out, Lou. There was a defender on the left edge right in his face, and he had to throw a quick pass. But what an unbelievable catch.
Yeah. No yards to be gained on that play, but I mean, it's almost a highlight reel catch from Jason Taylor. Just puts out the bear paw or the wing as it were. Cradles that ball in nicely. And again, we've got a pretty silent crowd here.
Yeah. Crowd not really too happy about what's going on, but Ducks more than happy with it here at midfield. Gives it to Patton, and on the counter, he's going to have an 8-yard rush. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Very manageable.
Yeah, good run by Patton. Read his blocks well.
Crowd coming to life a little bit, trying to get behind him on this 3rd down play. See if they could get the Ducks off the field. 3 wideouts, 1 tight end, 1 halfback. Mariota with the read option keeper. Can't get the blocks he needs. Still breaks tackles, though. The 30, the 25, the 20. And Oregon's got 82 yards rushing on the day. Marcus Mariota with that 20-yard carry. 22-yard carry, in fact. Ball to 21. New set of downs for the Ducks.
Yeah, good job by everybody there. everybody went with the play fake, and Mariota had the first few steps all to himself.
Yes, the front seven was definitely beat.
Made a nice play in the open field as well.
Wide receiver didn't give the best block on the outside, but Mariota made more than enough with that, as he was able to break tackle and then break a tackle, move past the other guy. Post checks in at the fullback position, but it's going to be a play fake going over the top to Yates. And that 6'6" monster, Yates, climbs the ladder with a pirouette catch. And that's going to be Mariota's first TD pass. And that's going to give the Ducks a 60-point advantage.
I'm not sure if that was a great throw or not. I mean, it ended up being in a great spot for that huge man to stop and go back, and just grab it. Just thought we drew it up, Jimmy says.
The confidence that Mariota must have in being able to throw to Yates. And the coach having the confidence in his players in that duo to get it done. What a cap off to their march down the field to answer Penn State's answer to their original score. 4:35 left on the clock in the second quarter. Penn State first kicked it off to the Ducks, so Penn State will get the ball out of the half with the opportunity here for a 2-for-1. Two tight ends to the right, fullback behind him in the offset eye. Nick Singleton directly behind Allar, who's under center. A lot of adjustments being made. 4 seconds left. Here's the snap. Allar throws it to Justin Jacobs. Justin Jacobs at the 20, the 10. And he's going to be tackled down at about the 5 or 6 yard line. Justin Jacobs, the best player on the Ducks defense, shows you why he is an All-American. First and goal, Ducks.
Yeah. Good job in coverage. Nice job to high point that ball.
CT motherfucking K was popping. Herbert to the right side, moving over from right to left. Mariota hands it off to Patton following that tight end block. Bounces off one defender, but the second one brought him down for a negative 3 yard play. Second and goal back at the 9.
Yeah, great defense. Those Nittany Lions must have sniffed that one out.
We got 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Mariota breaking out to the right, stands and delivers. What a deflection. Kobe King deflected the pass. I thought that was going to be a touchdown.
Yeah, that's a play the Ducks really like to run a lot. And great job by the defender to be there in the right spot. Had a step on the receiver even.
Forces the third down here. You got 3 wides, tight end Herbert on the right. Patton to the right side of Mariota. Mariota drops back out of shotgun. Throws it to Patton, who climbs the ladder. Gets hit in the small of the back. It looks like a helmet in the small of the back. Not called for targeting. And it's going to be 4th and goal. Ball still at the 9 as that's an incomplete pass. Couldn't catch it.
Yeah, this game kind of exists in that gray area of time and space where that may or may not be targeting.
Yeah. In the game, I think it's 2015 or 16. And I don't know if targeting is a thing then. But as it is, the Ducks did do something there with the turnover that they forced on defense. They got 3 points out of it to win for Penn State's defense. Penn State's offense, though, needs to step up here. Still have that 2-for-1 opportunity on the table with 3:50 left to play in the first quarter. I'm sorry, in the first half. They will get the ball first out of the half. So that 2-for-1 is still on the table. But the Oregon Ducks defense looking stingy on that last possession.
Yeah, you're right. It's a very similar situation. Unfortunately, the Penn State defense just held up and held Oregon to a field goal there. So meaningful snaps here. Penn State needs to get the ball down and answer.
Balanced 2 tight end set from under center. Singleton with the carry right up the middle. And that's going to be a 2-yard rush for Nick Singleton. He's got 8 rushes so far for 19 yards, 2.4-yard average with a TD. The solo TD that Penn State's put up so far.
Yeah, not a terrific average so far for Singleton, but he's had a lot of decent runs.
Yeah, and we're not used to him getting this many runs, but yeah, at least in the first half alone. But they have invested in the run game. Out of the I formation, they play fake it. Allar finds his target, but Jackson, Curtis Jackson the second, 50 Cent, shows you why he's on defense. Should have been a pick, Lou.
Yeah, it looked like it hit him in both his hands. They want another chance at that. He likes to think he's, you know, he and Justin Jacobs kind of go back and forth as to one-upping each other. Looks like he missed an opportunity here.
50 Cent showing you why he's just a window shopper.
Mm-hmm.
Going to be a 3rd and 8. I don't think this is 2-down territory, Lou. So if they're not able to pick up this first down, likely a punt situation, and then giving the Ducks 3 minutes and 3 timeouts to go the length of the field, puts a lot of pressure back on Penn State's defense if they're not able to pick up this crucial first down in the first half. Trips bunch right. Allar breaking out to the left. JT Special going to try to stop and throw, and the defense collapses right on him, flattened him right on his back.
Yeah, fortunately he's able to get away an incomplete pass on that animation.
And get up after being hit so hard. It's going to be a 4th and 8, though. Decision time for the Penn State Lions.
Yeah, and Allar's ears are ringing.
Oh, he got smoked like a blunt. Allegedly.
Mm-hmm. Looks like the offense will stay on the field here. 4th and 8.
All right, get your Randy emotes up in chat. Got wheelbarrow time. 4 wideouts on this 4th and 8. Shotgun, single back. Singleton out of the backfield. Allar breaking out to the right. Delivers over the middle, and it's going to be deflected. Lassane Crooks with a deflection, and that's where Oregon's going to take over at the 27.
Yeah, still 3 minutes. Oregon's, again, in great striking distance here.
Best field position of the day.
By far.
Except for the Justin Jacobs interception.
Yeah, he brought him.
Started out to the 6. Yeah, the 6, yeah.
Except for the last one.
So the last 2 turnovers, one through interception, one through downs. Really putting the Nittany Lions in a tough spot here defensively. The opening carry on this possession is a 4-yard run to the left. And the clock is right now Oregon's friend as it just continues to tick.
Yeah, if you're Penn State, you need to limit the damage. You know, they're already in field goal range, so just hanging on by your teeth.
Mariota over the middle, going to throw it into coverage, and it's picked right the fuck off. There was a safety sitting right there. I don't think Mariota ever saw him.
No, he might have been hiding behind the ref even. Nice play by the safety.
Penn State's defense stepping up even bigger than on the previous possession where they held Oregon to just 3, despite getting the ball at the 6. This one, they slammed the door completely shut and give Oregon no points. Still offering the 2-for-1 special for the Penn State Lions here, but they can't get anything done offensively. Nick Singleton with a 2-yard loss. Jeffrey Bassa with his 3rd TFL of the night.
Yeah, they've had their number. A lot of these first down runs.
Nine carries, 17 yards. Nick Singleton Not a lack of effort, but a lack of production. Alar dropping back, breaking out of the pocket. Doesn't have the speed for this kind of play. Needs to be tackled for a 1-yard rush. I see Alar breaking out of the pocket quite often, and to me it seems like that player just is a little bit slow. Lacks a little bit of athleticism needed. Get away from the quick Oregon defensive ends.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very strong Oregon defense. And it might just be that, you know, the receivers aren't getting open as quickly as they should be because they're well covered.
Big third down here. Need 11 yards to move the sticks and get a new set of downs. Alar breaking out of the pocket, throws across the field, and it's going to be caught. Thomas Thompson with his second catch on the day. That's 15 yards and a first down for the Nittany Lions with 1:37 left and all 3 timeouts in pocket.
Yeah, huge throwback there. Luckily, there was no one around.
Four wideout look. Singleton shares the backfield with Alar, who's in shotgun. From the left hash. Here's the snap. He drops back, gets pressure, goes down, fumbles the ball. Moody picks it up in stride, then tackled by the right tackle. First and 10 for the Ducks at the 15-yard line with 1:32 on the clock.
That's a huge play, but what a tackle, because it, you know, you think as soon as a guy like Von Moody picks it up, he's off to the races. So again, great field position for Oregon.
Mariota now surveys the field, throws it to Patton. Patton from the backfield has a 12-yard reception. First and goal inside the 3.
I almost made up a word, position. You know, like when you have great field position again.
Is it a noun?
Yeah. I think it's a bunch of gibberish.
Mariota and Patton in the backfield. Mariota from shotgun. Gonna hand it off to Patton, who gets hit, but still falls forward for a 2-yard rush. Despite him starting off at the 2, they're gonna call it at the 1, but he must be in between the 1 and the goal line. Just a minute left to play in the first half. Now the tallest order we've seen Penn State's defense face yet. Stopping them with 2nd and goal at the inch line.
Yeah, this is on the VonRye line.
Mariota from under center, fullback and halfback behind him. Tight end to the right, 2 wides left. Mariota taking his sweet old time, letting that sweet, sweet time drip, 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 drip. Even shutting the crowd here up.
Delicious time.
Hand off to Post at the fullback. Runs it right behind the tackle, and that's going to be a touchdown for Oregon. They're going to go up 3 scores.
Yeah, I like the play to the fullback. Nice job.
I guess it's technically, if they score this one, it's 2 scores with a couple of 2-point conversions, if my math is correct. Or are they up 3 scores now?
No, that should be 3.
Okay. Commanding lead here for the Ducks now. Number 3 overall team. Another NWO action. We see the number 1 team, the Wisconsin Badgers, fall to the Michigan Wolverines. So likely, Oregon, if they're able to stay ahead of Penn State in the second half, they'll likely move up a slot.
And that
in
was
the
an
rankings
exciting
next
game.
week. Oh, it was an all-time classic. Allar with the strike to Caden Sanders. Penn State suddenly looking better, now down 3 scores.
Yeah, playing with some urgency.
Wide receiver was wide open, alone in the middle of the field. Rolling clock, under 20 seconds left. Allar looked like he was going to drop out of the pocket. Delivers a deep ball over the middle. It's not going to be caught by anybody, not even the 3 defenders there on coverage. It's going to be 2nd and 10,
Tony
still
Gray
at the 44.
Looked like he got a hand on it.
Surprised to see Tony Gray make it on the
there.
field.
Mm-hmm. The redshirt freshman.
Yeah, I know he's got the talent. Found a sub package for him. That's nice. 3 wides and a tight end to the right. Singleton also on the right hip of Allar. Probably time for about 2 more plays here. A couple more chucks towards the end zone. Allar with the crossing route. Well, that's Wallace. That's the main man. 2,000 yards receiving last year. And he's got his first catch in this half of the ballgame with 7 seconds remaining.
Penn State.
Ball's at the 36. Probably time for maybe
plays.
1 play.
One big play, maybe something halfway there, and another quick timeout.
Trips bunch right. Montgomery to the left. Allar drops back, rolls out. This is going to be the last play of the half, and he's not going to get it off. Oh, there's still 1 second. Penn State calls a quick timeout with 1 second left. Good pass rush there by the Ducks. Brought down Allar before he threw the ball deep.
Yeah, that really shaped up. I thought that was going to be the last play, the way he rolled out, but the Ducks were able to catch him, maybe too quickly.
I was expecting him to get the ball off, and then the distance that it travels through the air would have elapsed the time, but as we have it, there's 1 play left. We're at the 40. Guess we're out of field goal range. Penn State with 1 timeout left. Play clock under 10. Here's the snap. Allar breaking out to the left, being really hurried. Barely gets the ball off. It's in the end zone. And 2 defenders are going to be in front of it. And that's Lasane Cooks with the second deflection of his evening. Protecting this. Did we figure it out? Is it a 17-point lead?
It is a 17-point lead.
17-point lead for the Ducks. Taking a look at our halftime statistics. Brought to you by Flower Vases.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, folks. The all-purpose flower vase. Get them at your local, wherever you get them. Just make sure you change the water.
Yeah, flowers love fresh water. 1 extra turnover for Penn State.
Not to mention the turnover on downs, where Oregon was set up with really, really a short field. So it's a ratio that needs to be overcome. Penn State would have been back in this ballgame if they would have been able to get that 2-for-1. They're going to have to take the long trek back. Scoring here out of the second half. Coming out of the second half.
Yeah.
Chip away at this lead. It is a 3-possession game.
Fortunately, Penn State opens with one of those possessions if they can put points on the board.
Kickoff is not returned. It's going to be brought out and spotted at the 25.
If you're the Nittany Lions here, I think you got to do something to wake up this crowd.
Offset I formation. Hand off to Singleton, who cuts back to the middle. Could have ran the Kia through that hole. 2nd and 3. 7-yard pickup.
Yeah, great start. Nice vision. Singleton, who is a good runner, just hasn't had all the lanes tonight.
Four wides for Aller, who's in shotgun. Hand off to Singleton. Gonna get stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on top of them as there's still some feathers and fur flying about the air.
Exciting play here.
Big 3rd and 3.
Alar checking something on the right side. 3 adjustments over on that right side. Throws it to Wallace over the middle, and Wallace is going to pick up a 1st down.
Yeah, I think he had to tell Wallace 3 times, run something that's going to get the 1st down.
Aller's got him lined up. 4 wides. Shotgun, Singleton on his left hip. Boom. Play action. Quick strike to Wallace, who spins out of a tackle. And he's going to be brought down at the 40-yard line, maybe the 39.
Good play, moving the sticks. Penn State got to be getting close to field goal range too now.
From the right hash, out of shotgun. Tight end to the right. Alar making several adjustments. Stands in the pocket forever and delivers a high floating arcing pass across to the other side of the field, outside the numbers, right before the sideline. Wallace, 1st down yardage, ball to the 27.
You know, that was a dot right to the edge of the pond there. There were 3 ducks that had it pretty well covered, but he threw that like on a lily pad.
Definitely a high arcing pass that dropped in and up over the defenders. Got 3 wideouts to the left, tight end to the right. Alar from under center hands it off to Singleton. He's going to get a bone-jarring hit right on the right side. 2-yard carry on the play.
Yeah, it's been a fight for Singleton to stay positive.
Right.
A lot of these runs.
Ducks holding against the run very nicely so far. They're going to all be in the box now. Ducks have 8 in the box for sure. Singleton's still going to get the carry, fight for yardage. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4.
Bring everybody into the box. Singleton says, I'll just bounce it to the outside. I almost got away with it too.
Trips bunch right. Singleton in the backfield with Alar out of shotgun. Montgomery to the left. Wallace. Crossing route. Wallace. Jacobs brings him down at about the 7-yard line. call it the 9.
Yeah, a lot of good players on this Penn State offense. None steadier than Wallace has been for them over the last couple of years.
Out of I formation, Aller from under center. Play fakes to Singleton, breaking out of the pocket. The last second, throws it to his wide receiver. Caught by number 16 for Penn State's second TD of the day. And with an extra point, Penn State should draw within 10.
Real fortunate play for Penn State there. It looked like everybody was really well covered. And there was an extra defender to come in and pressure the quarterback and make him throw it. And he threw it to a spot, and the receiver peeked out and grabbed it. It was
good throw on the run there by Aller. About halfway through the third here, Penn State's kicking off to Oregon. This will be Oregon's first possession of the second half. They're going to wave at it and pick it up at the 25.
So this is where Penn State's defense really needs to step up if they want to get back into this ball game. Oregon just needs to keep doing what they've been doing.
Out of the I formation, Mariota hands it off to Patton, and he's going to be tackled for a loss.
I'm hearing a little bit from this crowd, but you think that they'd be a little bit more excited to try to get their club back in this.
As they approach the line of scrimmage, it's going to be a 3-by-1 look. Tight end to the right, that's Herbert. Hand in the ground. Mariota hands it off to Patton. In between the guard and center, he's going to pick up 6. No, that's 7. 3rd and 4.
Good job getting his nose in there. Falling forward. Making a manageable 3rd down.
Break the huddle. Empty set here. Butterfield from shotgun checks in. Butterfield throws it to Mariota over the middle. I thought the defender number 6 was going to pick that off. He was crossing over from the opposite side where Patton was in the slot on the left, and he didn't put his hands up. Mariota drops it on the plate. It's going to be 4th and 4 at the 31.
Yeah, Butterfield picked kind of a risky line to throw that on.
We've seen that be so successful for the Ducks, but on that one, incomplete pass leads to a 4th and 4 and a punt. Ducks get that one off before the blockers get there. And number 6 has it. That's Wallace. Wallace on the return. Picks up about 6 yards maybe. Ball's going to be at the 38 for the Penn State Lions, who could chip away a little bit more at this 10-point lead that the Ducks are going to have to defend.
Yeah, the halftime speech, whatever it was, seemed to work. Offense came out and got a score. Defense came out and got a stop.
Four by one here. 3 down lineman look for the Ducks. Florence under user control. Following the crossing route. Von Moody with the edge pressure. Aller throws it anyways. It's going to be incomplete. Nobody was able to get that errant pass. Ball's going to remain at the 38-yard line for the 2nd and 10.
Yeah, good job by the defense.
They break the snap. Trips bunch right. Montgomery to the left. From the shotgun, Aller has it. Breaking out of the pocket left. JT special. Feeling the pressure. Is not going to get it off again. Goes down for yet another sack. 3rd and 13 now.
I mean, if you have to take a positive thought of, taking a few sacks, it seems like when Aller's taken sacks, they haven't been for huge losses.
Breaks out of the pocket to the right, delivers over the middle, has a man open. That's number 7 with a big first down grab. About 20 to 25 yards on the play. They're going to spot it at the 36 as we've crossed the 50.
Penn State's done a good job of kind of limiting the damage. And they're taking their shots when they need to. I don't think they're out of this. They're moving the ball well here. In bits and pieces.
Offset I. Gonna run it to the field side. Curtis Jackson Jr. 50 Cent gonna have the diving tackle, saving the day, as Singleton's only gonna be able to pick up 3.
Yeah, both teams doing a good job of kind of keeping each other on their toes.
4-by-1 look here. Aller getting immediate pressure. That interior offensive lineman absolutely sold the stunt from the defensive end. Going inside. Blew right past him. And Aller's going to be dropped for a major sack and negative play. Ball all the way back at the 43. It's going to be 3rd and 17.
Big play for the defense. But
that might have broke him out of field goal range. Let's see if they can get back to it. From under center, here's the snap. 5-step drop, delivers the ball. 2 men in coverage. Think he was going to Wallace. Couldn't bring it down. Ball's still going to be at the 43. As it is right here, it'd be a 60-yard field goal attempt. But it's 4th and 17. Decision time for the Nittany Lions.
yeah, I'm not sure what we'll see them come out with. Looks like it'll be 5 wide.
Last minute of the 3rd quarter. Clock stopped on that incomplete pass. Shotgun empty set here. 3-by-2 look. Aller breaking out of the pocket right, and that's Von Moody giving immediate pressure. As soon as he left the pocket, Von Moody just accelerated towards him. He forced him to throw back across his body. He had nothing on that pass. It's going to be incomplete and a turnover on downs for the Ducks.
Yeah, great pressure by the Duck defense there. Able to get the ball back to their offense.
Two tight ends to the right. Mariota keeps it. Read beautifully. Tackle for loss by the user right there. 2nd and 2. I'm sorry, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, the Penn State defense is still ready to play, though. They came out juiced after halftime. It looks like they're still juiced.
Done a good job against that read option tonight. McGee in motion again. Halfback screen. We saw this in the first half. Nice diving tackle right there by the user defender. Taking control of the impact player, and that's going to be another tackle for loss. That's your last play of the 3rd quarter. Only 1 quarter left, folks. Nittany Lions fighting to survive. Keep on to that number 13 ranking. Trying to play spoiler to Oregon to move up to the number 1 or 2 spot.
Yeah, Oregon's going to take a walk here to the other side. Think about those 2 negative plays in a row and figure out either how to get out of this mess or how they're going to punt it down into the corner.
Yeah, we haven't crossed the 50 yet, so the option would be to punt or to go for it. 3rd and 14 here. Mariota, great pass to the tight end, Herbert, making a move but gets tackled by number 6. That's going to be first down yardage. I think we crossed the 50 now. Ball all the way up to the 36. What a monumental play in this game.
Yeah, that's a great job. And that's a name we haven't really called much, if at all, today. Herbert's a solid tight end for this club.
Got out on the corner route, and Mariota put a great ball on him. Really quiets the crowd even further. And from the full pistol here, on the right hash, Mariota making an adjustment. He's going to play fake the ball, break out of the pocket left. Look at that speed. Get to the 20, make a move, and he's down at around the 15 or 16. Getting up a little bit slow, but showed the explosiveness.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I like that little wiggle we saw from him at the end of that run, or if I want to see him just duck out of bounds there, when he gets to the 20 or the 18.
They snapped the huddle. That's Patton directly behind the center waiting the shotgun snap. We got the wild duck. Patton's going to get dragged down at about the 15-yard line. Maybe picked up 1.
Yeah, it looked like a short gain there.
They're spotting it at the 16. I thought he got past the line of scrimmage, but it's going to be 2nd and 10 there.
It looked like he was down on the 15, but EA's hoeing.
That would be new.
No, I mean, I think he's a little bit closer. He's just not quite all the way to the 15.
Out of the I formation from under center, Mariota making 2 adjustments. Hands off to Patton on the left side, and he's going to be dragged down. He does get 1. They're giving him credit for 1 there. It looked like he even got less yardage on that one than on the last one, but they're going to mark it at the 15. 3rd and 9 now. 5.5 left to play. Another big 3rd down. I've been saying this over and over. Another big 3rd down.
Mm-hmm.
Going to be interesting to see the 3rd down percentages for these 2 ball clubs in the stats post-game. Somebody's drum team waking up and making some noise. Crowd getting behind him a little bit. Mariota gets the snap, throws it to Yates on the slant route, and that big body is going to position himself right in front of the defender, box him out, body him out, and that's going to be first down yardage. Ball at the 5, 1st and goal.
Yeah, what a luxury to have a target like that if you're a quarterback.
The real success also was making it manageable, right? A little short gain like that. New set of downs. 1st and goal now at the 5. I formation. Mariota making a lot of adjustments. Goes with the hard count. Penn State's not jumping. Hand off to Patton right behind the fullback. It's going to be 2nd and goal. I think he reached about the 2.
Yeah, good push up front by the line. Patton does a nice job to knife in there.
2nd and goal at the 2. Now under 5 minutes. Oregon threatening to eliminate any chances of a Penn State comeback if they could score any more than 3 here.
Yeah, doing a good job of taking little nibbles out of this clock.
From under center, out of the eye. 1 receiver goes in motion. Fake fullback dive, halfback toss to the field, to the boundary side, and it's going to be short. He gets back up to the 2, but it's going to be 3rd and goal. Just over 4 to play.
Yeah, that's another one where I think he got a positive gain. I'm not sure that how much he actually got credited for there.
Tried that spin move.
The pursuit from the Penn State defense there was pretty good. They probably had the angle on him. He needed, he did a nice job to get up when he did. Just needed to run through one of those guys, easy.
Under 4 left to play. Mariota out of shotgun with Patton on his right hip. McGee in motion, handoff to Patton up the middle, and Kobe King gonna bring him down before he gets started. Number 41 with a great tackle right there. 4th and goal.
Yeah, big stop. Looks like the offense probably is going to stay on the field here. I'm not sure if we'll see extra heavy guys or not. Maybe he'll spread them all, go 5 wide. No, heavies.
Trips right. Mariota from the shotgun throws it to Herbert, and Herbert doesn't have anybody around him until he crosses the line. And that's going to be another Oregon Ducks touchdown. That a crucial one. That's going to extend it back up to 3 scores. And with just about 3 minutes left, Penn State really needs a couple things to really break their way. Maybe a miracle or two. Ducks looking likely to move up the rankings as, again, if you didn't hear earlier in the broadcast, number 1 Wisconsin fell. A heartbreaker up at Camp Randall. And they're going to be coming down the rankings, so Oregon has a chance to move up. Kickoff to Wallace. Wallace going to bring it out from 4 yards deep at the 15. Runs into a defender. He's not going to reach the 20. They spotted at the 20?
Some of these home spots
That's some home cooking,
been,
man.
Generous. It's fine.
That's some home cooking. I mean, that's
I think we've seen that.
well done out of the fryer.
We've seen that across the entire league this week.
Well done out of the fryer, man. Thompson evading tacklers, can't evade his own man, slows him down just enough for him to be tackled down. Big yardage on the play, right around midfield. Ball spotted at around the 50-yard line. Penn State moving quick, goes no huddle. Sticking with that 4x1. Here's the snap. Aller out of the pocket now. A lot of time. Delivers the ball over the middle. And a Duck had a beat on it. Gets his hand up to swat it away. But not needed, as that was a little bit out of the range of the wide receiver.
Yeah, I like the tempo from Penn State if they can continue to be effective with it.
That's the only tempo that's going to give them a chance. Trips to the right. Aller throwing, has one-on-one coverage. And Greenfield with the user swat, although that's more like a user drop. That triangle button is tricky.
A nice opportunity to cradle that one. And I don't know. Looked like he tried to get it over his shoulder and it bounced off his chest plate to me.
Greenfield knew that was a two-hander, had both hands up. Even though sticky gloves couldn't bring it in.
Yeah, maybe it hit his face mask. I'm not sure what that was.
It's that fryer grease. The fryer drip. Right there, Ron Montgomery with the big catch. Haven't called his name too much, but big man with the big catch. That's the new set of downs. And now Penn State's going to go back to the no huddle. Shift adjustment here. Aller gets the snap, looking over the middle. Throws it to number 85, and he's going to be tackled at about the 20-yard line. Going to call it the 21. Another first down for the Lions. They're going to call a timeout there.
Yeah, interesting timeout call. I mean, the clock would still be stopped theoretically.
Yeah, they could have went on the ball again, but as it is, 2 timeouts left for the Nittany Lions. Allar gets a snap, throws it right to Curtis Jackson the second, making a move, returns it to about the 28-yard line. That's the 3rd turnover on the day.
Yeah, if he gets his.
What up, blood? What up, cuz? What up, gangsta? We don't play that. We don't play that. G-Unit. We don't play around. Mariota gonna hand off to Patton. Patton just patiently outwaits a defender to over pursue and then sneaks back over for 5-yard carry. Ball to 34, just over 2 to play. So with the win here, Oregon is going to slide into at least the number 1 position. I'm sorry, into at least the number 2 position. Possibly the number 1 position. Got a 99 overall team in offense, defense, and special teams. Patton, the new halfback, stepping in nicely for the shoes left by Lemon Pepper Lou, who graduated.
You're predicting they're going to leapfrog the number 2 team?
No, I think they're going to move up to 2 or 1.
Mm-hmm.
But as it stands right now, Wisconsin and who is it? Miami? Is Miami number 2?
Mm-hmm.
So I say Miami probably goes to number 1. Wisconsin drops out of the top 3. Oregon moves into the number 2 spot. Another one-handed grab by Yates. That man is an absolute demon. He's got to have sold his soul to the devil.
Yeah.
There's just so much talent within that player. That's not the first unbelievable catch that he's had today.
No, he's a large man. He's a great target. Huge catch radius.
One-handed grab, just so easy. Nonchalant, everyday type of play for that talent.
Good job by Mariota just to get rid of that one. The rush was on.
Ducks are greedy as fuck, boy. Should be kneeling it. They must want to keep up the momentum. A little bit of payback for last season's tragedy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's definitely something going on. 2 coaches have been trash talking all year.
I hope we catch a little bit of that in the post interviews.
50-50 chance.
Well, fuck you then, Stanley.
Right?
Oh, and now we see some sportsmanship. That snap should do it.
Should about do it, yeah.
That's my move.
I mean, they could stop it right now and kick a field goal. So
That would be a waste of time.
we'd be here for it. 31-14, your final.
What's up, fellas?
Jimmy
Good game,
Two
Specta.
Bloods. Feeling good about this win?
Yeah, there's still some holes to patch up, but good start to the season, unlike the last few seasons where we start slow.
I didn't smell any burnt hair. Where's the holes?
In passing game, just offensively. Clean up some things defensively also, but it's a
Your
long
ti-
season.
Your tight end made some really clutch plays tonight, along with Yates. How big are those offensive weapons for you?
Yeah, those are my go-tos. Those are my two blankets. I look for those guys a lot. I don't even think Chris Williams even got a look, but that's unfortunate.
Linebackers really stepped up. Jacobs and Jackson. Talk about their play.
Yeah, defensively, these ducks fly to the ball. It's really fun watching them fly all over the place. Especially the linebackers, they have very good coverage skills.
Who do you got next? What do you expect?
I think I got Miami. I expect an L.
What?
We'll see.
Number 2 versus number 1 for supreme supremacy? I know that's.
Hype.
I know that's. Well, I mean, there could only be one, and I'll be there. Thanks, Jimmy. Good luck.
Good call, George. Thank you.
Yeah, great win, Jimmy. What stands out? Who made the play of the day? Who gets a game ball?
Probably the defense. Someone on the defense. They're just anemic offensively. Probably Jacobs or 50. I don't know. Bossa had 4 TFLs. That's pretty good in a sack. Just overall good performance by the defense. Got to clean definitely some things up offensively in the passing game.
Yeah, Moody had 1 sack, and again made his presence known the way he does.
It's nice to see this guy get in and make some plays.
He looked like he moved really well, that Tony Gray.
He did.
So I'm excited to see what you got cooking here in the future. And good luck to you.
Yeah,
That's
appreciate
really
it.
all I got.
Good call, Lou. Good game, Specta.
Spectre, you there for an interview?
What's going on, pimps?
You tell us, man. What was it like on your end of this one?
Outcoached, outplayed, just less than stellar performance.
Jimmy got you in retribution for last year. Gotta ask you, man, is Aller the most athletic quarterback you got?
Top 2 quarterbacks really aren't athletes. They're functional athletically. Functional against Oregon is all bad.
Yeah, their DNs bring a different level of speed.
DNs, linebackers, just lots of speed getting to the ball.
Did the defense feel like they were covering in the back half? I know those linebackers were putting in work. Did the defensive backfield seem like they were flying around for the Ducks?
Oh, yeah. They were all keyed up. Everybody had Wallace. Wallace screaming out, Wallace here, Wallace there, Wallace everywhere. We had to try to find people who were open. Problem is, wasn't that many open places on the field. They had everything covered up real good.
Singleton got a lot of work today. It wasn't for a lack of trying. He got plenty of carries. So your investment in the run game is definitely something to applaud. However, the production in the run game wasn't there. The return on investment just wasn't there for you tonight. Going into the rest of the season, are you going to look into other ways to run the football? Because it seems like you're committed to doing it. You're just not getting the production out of it yet.
Yeah, we got to try to run the ball. But we're getting block shedded and blown up in the backfield. Or 1-yard gains pretty often.
Wonder if there's something that you could do in the next couple of weeks to get that rectified by the end of the year. Because Singleton seems to be running hard. He just seems to get a little bit more bodies on him. Maybe we need to get him into space somehow. Look at something else with him. But that's all I got. Good luck the rest of the way. And here's Lou.
Appreciate you, 49er.
Thanks, Specta.
Yeah, continuing on that same point with the running back. I mean, do you think it's a function of the running back not being talented enough, or do you think it's a function of the offensive line that you have and the youth that you have, especially on the offensive line?
Well, I can recall one play that encapsulates it all, where somebody came rushing in and just like they was untouched for a sack on one of those plays. Pretty much no time to throw away, no time to roll, no time to do nothing. It's just plays over, just instant sack basically. So that's pretty much the problem. They gotta know who to block and attempt to. I'm just not sure if they know who to block yet, Pimp.
Well, keep coaching them up. Maybe you'll get a few awareness points by the end of the year, and you'll knock off whoever you got on the schedule toward the end.
I know the end is one of the worst ones. I know who I played last game, so.
We're not even gonna worry about that. Who you got next week?
Probably got a CPU game next week, if I remember correctly.
Well, perfect. You get to get a little bit of practice in. Maybe work on a few things. Maybe sneak a one up for one of your linemen.
Gonna have to try.
And be just gravy from there.
Yeah, need lots of work. Good game though, Jimmy. Appreciate
you
the
too,
call.
Specta.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's it for me.
Yeah, we appreciate both coaches.
We have another game on the schedule immediately, so stay tuned for that in the Discord.
Yeah, we'll let you guys know when we get it. Probably try to put out a tweet or something. And just want to join. Thanks everybody for joining us tonight. It was a lot of fun. Possibly with this win, Ducks might be moving up. So can't wait to advance the week, figure that out, get games on the schedule, get into some more user versus user play, send some more good people